Hello and welcome to the official MOZA Racing track guide for the F4 Esports Regional Tour on iRacing. This week's track is the wonderful Sebring, and the guide's been provided by myself, Sambo iRacing. Let's start the hot lap. Here we are smashing it down the main straight of the bumpiest track on iRacing. Now, as we get towards the end of this wall on the right-hand side, as it just starts jutting away from us, that's when we're going to start our turn in. We're going to go on the brakes, only up to about 10%, and it's a long trail off down to 5th gear, on the gas nice and early, exiting wide. Now we're looking for these cones on the right-hand side, and as we get to the 3 cone here, we're going to go on the brakes, which is about 85%, we're going to drop it down to 3rd gear, getting on the gas nice and early, and now we're going to start braking once we get to this little bit of curbing on the right-hand side. We only brake up to about 25%, and again, leave it in 3rd gear, on the gas nice and early, as we make our way now close to the right-hand side, and on our way to the hairpin. Now, as we get to the hairpin, we are going to be using the 3 cone once again as our marker. We go on the brakes, it's about 85%, long on the brakes, long trail off down to 2nd gear, using the curbs on exit, and we go flat now all the way through to a 2nd hairpin. And once again, we're going to use this 3 cone on the left-hand side. So we brake up to about 75%, hold it, leave it in 3rd gear, back on the gas nice and early. Really trying to shorten this track to improve our times. Goes without saying, but you'd be surprised. Now we're going to use this 2 cone on our left-hand side as our marker, and we go on the brakes up to about 75%, down to 3rd gear, back on the gas nice and early. Got this long straight here with a little kink for turn 14. And now we're going to use just after the 3 marker on the left-hand side. We're going to brake up to about 45%, making sure that our right-hand tyres are using the curbs. We're going to go right out to the left-hand side now, get on the brakes up to about 55%, down to 3rd gear, on the gas nice and early for this final straight before the start-finish straight. This is where you can see I'm using brake bias of 54.5% as shown on the wheel cam. We're going to start our turn in at the 2 marker, but we're going to start lightly going on the brakes at the 1 marker. So we go on the brakes up to about 30%, and now we're just holding it, dropping it down to 4th gear, back on the gas nice and early, exit wide without hitting that wall, and over and across the line we go in a 2:03.6. Join us again this week on iRacing for the F4 Esports Regional Tour presented by MOZA.